Hey guys, welcome back. Controversial decision in the Khan fight. So, horror show from the beginning. Basically, Khan was being outboxed, got dropped in the first round. He was literally being outclassed. We thought he was gonna get dropped by third round, fourth round. Got to the sixth. Really bad low blow by below the belt by Crawford, and crazy enough, the referee stopped the fight and gave a win to Crawford. Not even deducting him at any points, not even disqualification or anything. Just complete disaster. So, Jermaine, tell us more about that.
Yeah, I'm still in shock. Khan was awful tonight, absolutely poor. Crawford actually outclassed him, outboxed him, was first to every punch, landed every punch. Khan was off the pace, looked off balance when he got dropped earlier. The rest of the fight, he just looked off balance. Even when he's throwing his shots, his footwork was very poor. Like he was dragging his right foot. He was just off the pace, slow. Always, when he's throwing punches, he's leaning into punches off balance. Crawford was landing punches at will. To be honest, the fight could have probably ended earlier. I can see Crawford probably could have got him out there by the fourth round or something like that. First round, obviously, Crawford dropped Khan. Great shot. And then Khan came back a little bit in the second round, but after that, it was just outclassed. It was a boxing lesson. Up until the sixth round when the fight got stopped, which body shot, or I thought maybe he could have gave it a low blow. I was disappointed because the referee was very poor tonight. I say he didn't actually go over and speak to warn Crawford about the low blow. Didn't say he's going to deduct a point for the low blow. Lack of communication between him and Khan's team, and him and the fighter. Him and Khan, he wasn't really talking to Khan, asking him, "Do you need the 5 minutes?" I was just very disappointed by the referee today. But again, Khan was poor. To be honest, Khan looked like he was beaten from the start. And I don't think to be honest, I can't see Khan fighting again now. I think that's probably his last fight. It's a shame to go like that. He's been a great fighter. But I just think that performance today just shows that there's nothing left in the tank. Obviously, we all want that Crawford, we all want that Kell Brook fight.
Yeah, but is there any point of that Kell Brook fight now after seeing that against Crawford? Like, Crawford ain't even a hard hitter, and he was almost knocking the guy out. Imagine Brook connecting those fights. Thing is, I don't know what's going on with Khan's contract. He had a 3-fight contract with Matchroom. That was his second one. So I don't know if his contract says he has to have a third fight. I honestly think he will fight one last time. I don't think it'll be Brook. I think it'll be something stupid like an old Pat-Man, or God knows who really can fight in this division. Really, it's gonna be someone easy. He doesn't want to go out in his last fight and then go out with a loss. Hopefully the Brook fight. But the thing is, he got asked twice now tonight about Brook, and his answer is, "I just want to go spend time with my family." Completely avoided the question. Brook must be pissed because Brook came all that way. He's in the crowd, probably was waiting for maybe Khan after the fight to say, "Yeah, let's get it on," or to get in the ring and maybe challenge Crawford. But Crawford didn't even acknowledge him. Crawford just said after the fight, one fight we all want, Spence, and then Bob Arum got on the mic and said, "Al Heyman, everyone boycott Al Heyman's fight until he finally makes his fight." But you know how it is. Same guy. God knows, you don't know who it is in the background. Never believe promoters because they're like vampires, man. They just want to suck as much money out of fighters and fans as much as they can. But it's a shame. It's a shame about this fight. I expected better from Khan, but like Jermaine said, I don't think he's got it in the tank anymore. So yeah, and also tonight, Danny Garcia made a great return, dropping his opponent 3 times in one round, 7th round stoppage. winning the WBA silver title. I just read online that he's actually in line to fight Crawford. So all this talk about Spence, he's actually in line to fight Crawford. So
I'm surprised by that one.
yeah. So yeah. I don't know what else to say about the Khan fight. I think he should just retire. In all honesty, I think being inactive for so long, his speed is gone, and he just looks sloppy. And he looked sloppy in the Vargas fight. He was very lucky in the Vargas fight. When he got knocked down in the second round, lucky it was Vargas. It wasn't a better fighter, because maybe he would have not got back up. Same as the first one when he got dropped by Crawford. If that was a fighter like Kell Brook or even Spence who can actually hit, it would have been night from the beginning. So, but they need to do something. Just like when they talk about refereeing in football and VAR and that, they need to fix up on the refereeing and the judging in boxing, because as the last like 2-3 years, it's just been getting worse and worse, and a lot of fighters have been kind of like cheated out. Khan weren't going to win this fight, but if Khan was going to last the 12 rounds, and I doubt he would have, but if he did, he would have got like praises for that. But the fact that it got stopped over something that
It's probably done him a favour.
Yeah. So yeah. I don't know what else to say about the Khan fight. I think he should just retire. In all honesty, I think being inactive for so long, his speed is gone, and he just looks sloppy. And he looked sloppy in the Vargas fight. He was very lucky in the Vargas fight. When he got knocked down in the second round, lucky it was Vargas. It wasn't a better fighter, because maybe he would have not got back up. Same as the first one when he got dropped by Crawford. If that was a fighter like Kell Brook or even Spence who can actually hit, it would have been night from the beginning. So, but they need to do something. Just like when they talk about refereeing in football and VAR and that, they need to fix up on the refereeing and the judging in boxing, because as the last like 2-3 years, it's just been getting worse and worse, and a lot of fighters have been kind of like cheated out. Khan weren't going to win this fight, but if Khan was going to last the 12 rounds, and I doubt he would have, but if he did, he would have got like praises for that. But the fact that it got stopped over something that
It's probably done him a favour.
Yeah. It's okay. I can understand maybe. I actually a little bit agree with Crawford. I don't agree that he said, first of all, it wasn't a low blow. It was definitely a low blow. But I do believe that he said his trainer knew that it was going the wrong way. So they took that decision that, oh, here's an excuse to stop the fight. Let's not throw in the towel. This is an excuse. Let's just get him out of there now. So who knows? Yeah, I don't know. I'm very disappointed in this fight. This is the last time ever, and you see it you're gonna hear it here first. I'm never ever gonna pay for an Amir Khan fight again. Not worth it. Waste of money. They need to start making pay-per-view fights that are worth.
Put them on ITV4.
ITV4, exactly. That should have been It should have been Sky Sports, straight up, Sky Sports. But obviously, because Crawford is the champion, obviously BT got the contract for that. But if it was the other way around, it would have been Sky Sports. But do you want to add anything else to that?
Yeah, like I said, very disappointing fight. I thought Amir Khan he just looked slow off the pace. Footwork was very poor. That's what I was surprised by. Footwork was very poor, looked off balance, and I'm not just talking about after getting dropped. Before getting dropped, he just looked slow, like he's, I don't know, in a way like he's carrying an injury. He just moving around the ring slow. He's when he throws his punches is off the pace. He's leaning in with his punches, pretty much falling off balance when he throws his punches. It was just poor. Crawford was landing shots at will, moving around the ring quite well. Combinations in and out, quick combinations. Yeah, it's just like I said, probably like that fight. Virgil pulling him out, probably done him a favour, because I think he was going to get knocked out. Amir Khan says he's a warrior, that he likes to fight all the way to the end, and he doesn't care about getting knocked out. But he probably knew in his heart of hearts that he was going to get knocked out. So he signalled to his backroom staff and his trainer that he can't continue, which I could see he was in pain and discomfort. But yeah, to be honest, he was going to get knocked out. It's a shame that fight ended that way for like fans who gone over there and watched it, paid the money to watch it. Fans like me and Nando staying up to early hours in the morning and watching that fight. I thought Khan would put on a better display. He was poor, absolutely poor, and I think, to be honest, I can't see him fighting Kell Brook. I don't think that fight should happen anymore because they're both at the end of their careers now. Like, to be honest, they're not the same fighters they were 4 or 5 years ago. They should have had that fight when one was champion. None of them are champions now. They've both come off big defeats and they've taken a lot of punishment. And I think that fight probably shouldn't happen now. I don't think the fans are going to get their money's worth, which they would have got years ago. I think it would be a boring contest and probably be a points win for someone. But yeah, I can't see Amir Khan fighting again. I don't know why. I just can't see him now. He just doesn't look like he's, like you see in his eyes, he doesn't look like he's going to fight again. So yeah, it's a shame. But yeah, that's how it is. I think Crawford, now I'd like to see him fight I'd like to see him fight Apura. I'd like to see him fight Furman. I'd like to see him fight, obviously, Spence. I'd like to see those guys fight each other and someone try to be a unified champion. Because there's a lot of talk between those champions there. They say they want to fight each other. Obviously, there's a lot of politics going on between the promoters. But the promoters and the fighters need to do what's best for the fans and make these fights happen. Because at the end of the day, we're paying for these fights, so make these fights happen. Back in the day, these fights would have happened within a couple of weeks, but now it's a lot of politics. So hopefully these fights do happen. We get at least one big unification fight this year, and yeah, let's give the fans what they want.
That's it. Sports fans, that's all we have time for today. Tune in next week as we will by then know who AJ's new opponent would be. Rumours is that it's Michael Hunter, a fighter that has only had one fight in the heavyweight division and is a natural cruiserweight, which is a bit controversial, but we can't really blame Eddie Hearn for that one because he needs an American in Madison Square Garden. So we will know by next week and we will discuss it. Also next week we'll talk about a preview of the Champions League, big semi-finals as Tottenham take on Ajax, and then Barcelona, the big one, Barcelona versus Liverpool. Then we got Chelsea versus Frankfurt, Arsenal versus...